So with the changes for Syndicate for 10.10 in the Chronicles expansion, there were many changes that suggest that Collusion would be a good card to play and a good strategy to play overall. I don't think we want to go all the way with it, guys. Now, I think that this deck is very strong, but just not played maybe the way that devs intended. So you might want to include Collusion. I decided not to play Collusion. It requires a lot of setup, and we're playing into a lot of control-heavy matchups, and I just wasn't getting the payoff, especially for the provisions, that I'd like to have even after this card being buffed to 9 provisions. I think that the new card, Skellige, is just better off playing 2 cards from deck and using it as a thinning agent opposed to using it as a Collusion tutor and so forth. So it still plays great, still a purpose of having the gang category spread out throughout the deck, because there are other ways to get benefit from it, such as the little bird. Again, it's one of those things right now where there's a lot of Igni, there's a lot of Yurden, there's a lot of just heat waves, tall punishes, you name it. So I didn't want to put the second one in the deck. Right now I'm sitting at 1. We do get a really good spender in this case, being the 2 for 1. Right, we have essentially fee of 2, and then the boost could go up to as many units as we control, right, with different categories. So really effective spender. So I just opted to keep the 1 there. Jackal's sort of like a last say finisher, or just a desperation spender that we can use as often as we want, whereas this one's more of a cooldown and we can only use it once per turn, so it gets a little bit sticky if we need to funnel out a lot of coins in a short period of time, right? So there's that idea. I'm going to go through the deck a little bit. It is a mid-range deck. It involves a lot of different Syndicate archetypes, but all in all, it does play around Tribute, so this is the leader ability that makes the most sense. Off the books allows us to have 1 less cost for all of our tributes, and then of course Order, we gain 2 coins with 4 charges. Now, what's nice about this here is that we have King of Beggars. King of Beggars actually refunds us for the first 12 coins we spend towards tributes, and then once completed, will summon itself from deck, so it helps with thinning there, but it also helps us get that coin back on stuff like the Marils, where we can destroy an enemy unit for tribute, and with the Salamander Mage, where we can punish wide for the tribute, and then of course the Shady Vendor, which is going to be very common here, being able to create and play a 4 provision crime or a 5 provision. There might be cases where you'd want a 5 and a 4. I would recommend that you open up the deck builder and you have a look at them. If you're looking to fix a brick in hand, Eavesdrop could be something to look for. If you're looking to kill an engine off, Payday's really good. On the 5 provision range, you have coin generation or control flexibility here, and then of course just profit or seize. I didn't put the new Pulling the Strings card in the deck because I feel like it requires a lot of setup, just like Collusion. It's a lot of fun when it works out, but it just felt like maybe something I'd rather roll conditionally off of the Shady Vendor opposed to putting in the deck by itself. In the 4 provision spot, we're looking for cards like the Smuggle, which is pretty good. We're looking for cards like Dip in the Pontar, which is pretty good. Most commonly, though, you'll see me looking for a Fist Tech to complete a poison, because I did include a poison package. Since people are going tall, being able to, put 2 poisons on a unit and poison it out feels pretty good. So that's an option there. Or we can go into the... It's probably right in front of me. Yeah, Eventide Plunder here, being able to create a 4 provision cost unit with a fee. So if you look here, our target cards are the following. The Eternal Fire Disciple is quite nice to pull off this here. The Failed Experiment feels pretty good again because it plays into the poison package, and then we can sort of fit the rest out for tags if we're looking for multiple tags on the board to give more value to something like the Little Bird, or to reduce the tribute amount on the Skellige. Remember, Skellige here is tribute 9, but in this deck it's tribute 8 because it costs 1 less. So for every tag we have on the board, we get a discount of 2 coins on the tribute. So you kind of want to set up a few tags before you start jamming Skellige, right? That's kind of the idea. Professors to get through something like a Spotter in the Nilfgaard matchup that has a lot of armor. It's to get through the boats if you're playing into Onslaught, or you're playing into, pretty much every Skellige matchup has something like a boat or a Brockfar, or something that's like a 4-power engine you want to just remove. You'll get good play in the Vampires matchup with a card like this here. Since I'm Devotion, I went with the Jacques Miraculous Child because he has 2 tags when fully transformed. And we get the 1 coin per turn engine almost, because we're playing a lot of Firesworn cards probably after we play this here, like the Inquisitors, the Disciples, you name it, right? Hemmelfart. So there's a few to mention that really help this engine a little bit. We have, again, the Siggy just to pull 2 cards from deck for the Tribute, which makes sense. Cirrus, we definitely want to replay cards like the Inquisitors. We get good carryover into late rounds if we can eat up a token. If we can essentially take an Inquisitor off of a Jacques Flaming Rose, that's even better value there for that. So again, these little things work out quite well. Talked about the Refund and the Thin. This is going to be a nice engine punish and a nice swarm control. Picture taking out Deadeyes in a Deadeye ambush matchup or something like that. This could be quite effective, right? We can chisel things down with Drill, complete the kills with Horse and Junior. So, you know, just a nice thing to have if we're playing Devotion. I probably wouldn't include this card if we're non-Devotion. If you're finding that you don't love this card or any of the other ones up here and you want to add your own little preference to it, what I'd recommend in that event is putting something in like Philippa. Philippa's a great spender, a really good card, and I wish I had a bit more space to put her in this deck. It just didn't work out this time. Like, after a lot of just playing it, I feel like we have a good coin balance here with what we've got. Now, this would be awesome, right? Being able to seize one of their most important cards. So you could probably fit that up in here somewhere, no problem, right? We have Vivaldi Bank to help us find the golds that we're missing late game. You don't really want to use this early because, again, we have to see our deck and we have to get to the bottom of it to grab what we're looking for. So we want to make sure we have enough coins to support digging down to the bottom of the deck. And, you know, Muriel's just feels comfortable here. Tunnel Drill eats removal. However, Tunnel Drill can be played 2 ways. You can play Tunnel Drill from hand, or you can play Tunnel Drill from the Siggy. And what's nice is that if I put Tunnel Drill down, and then I choose my second card, let's say Eventide Plunder or a Fist Hack or something like that, then you've triggered the requirement of this card to do 3 damage for 2 coins. So now you're getting a more efficient spender, and you're getting basically an unprotected drill. Like the opponent doesn't have time to respond to that and do something about that. The damage will already have been done by the time they can respond. So one of 2 ways, you know, if you float this card, you might just see a nice little heat wave on it, which is actually a pretty good trade. So use your discretion, but it does get value in this matchup. Unfortunately, Freak Show wasn't feeling very good in my earlier versions of the deck. I had him in here at 1 point for the cut-ups tag. Again, that's not a bad idea. Neither is Senior. Good considerations maybe I'll put in the list, but didn't quite make the cut for this one specifically. I like everything just where it's at, you know what I mean? We have Tall Punish, we've got Wide Punish through these, we've got all the tags we're looking for, we have efficient spenders, right? So yeah, it just feels pretty good, right? We can actually win a round off bronze. We can actually win a game off mainly bronze cards because they play for a lot of points when played correctly. This deck is very hard to pilot. Even I make mistakes myself, so you'll probably see me covering up a couple mistakes in this video. But obviously, just be mindful of what you're doing with this. Take your time to play it, and you'll get really good returns on it. And that's pretty much all I got for you guys here. I got about 5 or 6 games with commentary for reference, so you could see for yourself how it's played. Again, this will be posted on playgwent.com, so you can import it directly to your game, and I'll put my recommendations in the description and that listing as well. And yeah, look out for a live stream. I'm hoping to be on again tonight, probably around 6 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. It seems like it's going to be the scheduled time during the week if I can get to it. So glad to be back. Thanks, guys. We'll see you in the next video, and have yourself a good one.
Lots of prior experience. Worked with idiots my whole life.
I don't want to be carrying these into round 3 and like filling up my board. That's funny. Yo, appreciate it. Yeah, man. I'm not going anywhere, like I just had to slow it down for a little bit. Okay, so that's what we're going up against, cool.
Remove his cowl, then his ears.
Wait 1 second. I'll get better at that. Let's go! Yo, Gwyn, what's good? All of a sudden the opponent's like, ah, okay. They got the poison package too. Let's just throw all our gold cards out in round 1 and still win. Watch.
You confirm your guilt.
I know. At least we're getting this annoying part out of the way early. And we're also taking away value from this because now they're afraid to do this. And also they spent up hard on the candle, so the carryover's not as good.
He venerates not the fire. This positively reeks of heresy.
Do you say it reeks of Hennessy? I'm doing good. Listen, I made a thumbnail for YouTube saying Siege is back. But then, like, I went to play more games with Siege today and it didn't feel too back. So I think I have to go and edit the text on the thumbnail.
Whoever harvests Lee stays in these woods for good. Got it?
Holy crap. Well, I'm going to pass before they get down Siri, right? Oh, okay. I thought he was like, reeks of Hennessy. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. It's cooler if we just think of it as reeks of Hennessy. You guys can't unhear that now. Here's a thumbnail, yeah. Like, I don't like to write the things unless I genuinely believe the things, and because, like, my opinion changed on it, and I still have time to act, it's tough. So I'm gonna have to change it. I don't want to boost against poison. I had a hard time with Assimilate recently. That's 8. I think they're gonna go for it, actually. You might as well get the profit.
Don't trouble yourself with pleas for mercy.
And then that way, if they play their Siri, we could take our Morils and call it. And then if they play the little failed experiment stuff, then we're just gonna finish these poisons like we're chilling. I'll even create another one off this somehow. Maybe go for the Fist Tech. And if we don't get the Fist Tech, we can get the Plunder, right? Yeah, it's unfortunate that like a lot of these point slam decks are just the ones to play, and with Yurdens and stuff, but I might have to start conforming to it and doing a little bit of that myself. I made a deck, it was Enslave 6 with Yurden, and it's a little bit different than what you might be used to. It was actually a banger, but I deleted it. Okay. So I guess I have to play this.
Best commodity in town, I swear it.
Like either way, we're literally overcommitting. Assimilate's not very good right now. Also, I did Shoop Assimilate. It was pretty bad as well. Like the problem with the Shoop Assimilate deck was not the Shoop part, it was the Redea part. Redea doesn't proc Assimilate, even though Redea got the buff to 10 provisions, she felt out of place. Because there's so many better cards you could put in, like Truffle and like you know, Rune Mage and like all these things that create and plays, like Lydia's. You know what I mean? At least we're getting the timer down for this, but I pretty much just missed every gold card, which is terrifying. Needs more spenders, though. I say that. But once you start adding more spenders, then you're like, oh, I need more profit. Is there anything else? Instead of Mutants Maker, you know Payroll Specialist, the movement tech, did they make that 4 provision instead of 5? I'm pretty sure they buffed it, right? Because that could be very useful for me. Like, sometimes you just want to get behind a defender, or sometimes you just want to push something, you know what I mean? Okay. Just gonna go here and kill these 3. So much. Oh yeah, they won uneven, so they're just gonna go for it, right? I can't use Marils. It's 4P. I might actually change. I don't know. I like the dual tags, but utility kind of seems interesting. I'm not going to fall for the bait. I thought about killing this off, but...
Pleasure doing business.
Actually, let's keep it all nice looking.
Nose, mouth, any hole will do.
You know what the best part, though, is they're literally not bleeding me here, because I have nothing good. Like, I guess you could have Marils, because I'm trading it for Ciri anyways. I know Redea is in the deck just because of Shoop. I thought about actually taking Redea out of the deck, but then I knew every second comment was going to be like, what about Redea? So I'm like, I don't even want to, like, mess around with this anymore. I got frustrated playing the deck. It was not very good. I was winning games just not because the deck was good. I was winning games because I had the Soldiers package in the Bronze End, and the Soldiers package was just a lot of points. Like, it's just overtuned. You know what I mean? We got Nightfire Zerg. Sorry for that if I missed that. Thanks for the follow 16 minutes ago. And we got Junior Osox as well with the follow. Thanks, guys. All right, let's do what we gotta do here. Yo, Prodigy, what's up, man? 13 for 10 is not very exciting, and like I just got to admit it, you know. I think we did pretty well. Round 1, they overcommitted here. We got like this. Like, what do they have left? Golden Necker and some bronzes, yeah? Location? Yo, shoot. Like, the thing about... I would sooner put Alyssa or Sire in the deck than put Redea almost. Because at least you could do double shoop. And that plays for more points than putting Redea. Plus you have the base power of 6 from the Asir or Sire. And if it's not shoop, it could be literally like a rune mage, which is like the assimilate procs and stuff, so it's tough. Ah, come on, dude. Like, what the hell, dude? Why? Okay, so... Seven, we take. Blind Eyes. Prophet 1. Witch Hunter. I'm worried about over-profiting here. Exactly. Like, when Spotter plays for more points than Redea, we got a problem, guys. Like, in relation, you know? We gotta play... I need the tag here. Please! I guess we're still playing Siggy, right? I can only afford one. I think it should be enough. And we got Frets 2410 with the follow. Welcome into the stream. Do I think they should do a rework on her? No. I just think they have to keep pushing her down, basically.
Man's got the wares if you've got the coin.
I don't kill it, right? I don't know the numbers here. Increase the power you control. Blind Eye. Fire Sworn. Salamander 3. It sees 3, right? It doesn't work like that. It's probably this. That's some shame. It's a shame. Exactly. 60 points. So you play a bunch of those. And you throw your Ignis and Yerdens in there, and you got yourself something special, you know? Oops. Give me... I could do like a Salamander hideout thing. Okay. Golden Necker could actually win them the game. They have a lot of coins. Two for one spender or poison completer. They might not actually have a spender though. Do I have all the gangs in my starting deck? No, actually, you're right. We changed it. Crown, Cut-Ups, Salamandra, Fire Sworn, Tide Cloaks, yes, off the Plunder, and then Blind Eyes. Yeah, we have them all.
Best not play with fire, liable to get burnt.
Well... I lose to a Maril, so I think I beat everything else, right? We got Walid with the follow, thank you. Is that enough? They don't have... They bricked it. They bricked it, yeah. Yeah, this is the deck that I'm talking about.
Smiling. I'm dead serious.
Spotter spam. Watch. I'm telling you, spotter spam, Renfree, Igni, or Yurden, take your pick. The crazy part is we won that last game off mainly bronze cards because I pulled Siggy. I couldn't even play both because he was so far down in the deck. We didn't even get to play Junior. We didn't even get to play Hamilfart. Like, so that tells me something good about the deck so far. I don't want to have a lot of engines out there. This gets killed or locked. I guess it's carryover still. To... I'd rather see them than not see them, you know? I think it's named as the best deck because it's like foolproof. Do you have the meta report? We can look at it after this game together, guys.
Nobody expects the British Inquisition.
I'll pull it up just in another tab so it doesn't get lost. My headache's like right here in the corner. And I had tons of water today, like that's not the problem. Oh my gosh. Maybe we can roll another one? Maybe they think it's a bluff poison, but it's actually like a really good one. I need tempo.
Premium grade won't find any better.
If we poison this, it nets 1. Yeah, they're playing exactly that deck. That's the tough part. It makes it kind of weird to use, like, Junior, because it's just all point slam crap, you know? I don't think they're actually going to use this. 6-5. Maybe we take a tribute or something like that, just to start getting the counter. Bounty and damage by 3. It's literally the same thing as Smuggle, but... See, like, it feels stupid to have to use this on this. You know what I mean? Professor would have been really good here, but I just don't have it. And if I keep playing, then I'm in a worse spot. And I have all these gold cards, so they're going to bleed them all out of me in round 2.
Turns my guts more than a filthy bench.
I have to at least get a pass. What bothers me about this deck so much, though, is like just all the unconditional points for 1, but also just the fact that people can just throw away the leader charges and just like use them randomly just to get enough points to stay ahead of you and still win the game. I like to play a little bit of everything, but here's the problem. It's hard to make new content every single day when the main decks are decided in the first 3 or 4 days in the month. Like when I put together the Sove deck, I had a feeling that people would just add the discard package and call it meta, right? Like I was trying to avoid playing discard, but at the same time, like that's one up there. This one's the same deck that's been around for a couple seasons. Then there's a couple more new ones. Igni and Yurden sort of puts back a lot of the boosty decks once the stuff sort of, you know, goes along. So yeah, I think at this point I have to see the report, but I'm thinking it's going to be Harmony. I think it's like Saskia Harmony. I think it's going to be Sove's going to be in there at some port, like some part. There's going to be this deck in there. And then honorable mentions and a little bit below is probably going to be both Knights decks just because they're prone to tall punish. And then there's probably going to be like below that somewhere Onslaught and Warriors, I'm sure, for Bog at some point. But it's not going to be like even tier 2. It's probably going to be like tier 3. I don't think monsters will have much besides Frost. Like watch, I'm going to open the report and we'll see what it is after this. Nah, it's gonna get a lot of value if I take a tribute later.
The eternal fire lights our way. His cowl, then his ear.
At least make them use both leader charges here. Symbiosis is not going to be even a consideration, I don't think. It just... Devotion doesn't feel really good right now unless you have a lot of control. And that's the problem with Symbiosis, they don't have a lot of control. They have like rebukes and stuff, but they don't have like direct removal, hard removal. Oh my god. To play like crap and still win things going a little bit far. I think this is the best junior I'm going to get, actually. Deleting the units counts for a lot of points. Leave it like that for now. If I can keep card, I think that's going to be a big deal for me. And they'll probably start stacking range now. Set up for the meteor? No?
A fine vintage you would have made.
Don't know what I want to do. It's gotta be, it's probably gotta be Prof here, actually.
Not the day I'd imagine for our little rendezvous.
I probably would have waited, actually. I was thinking about taking Mage for 2, but I think Mage is always going to be taken for 3 here. Don't be Siggy, don't be Siggy, don't be Jacques.
Task.
I don't want to waste a crime card. How far away is Cobb? Just do that, honestly. Sick bleed, though.
Yeah, it's Baptiste.
As long as they don't get damaged, I really want to have Drill. Spawn strat, spawn strat. There's no way they're going with Triss here. I think they just want to get card back. And we got Mott Dog with the follow. Thank you. After using spent. So annoying.
My Fistic's purest tears, purest in
I need Jock, Siggy, and like something for profit. We got Alice Hip with the follow as well. Thanks, welcome in. Pinged once finished. I guess suppose you're right. Okay. We pay the tribute. It brings it out. They played Renfrey's gang. There's a chance. The reason why I pinged it all the way down to the ground was because I was expecting them to go all in with their leader and boost it up to 10, so I was trying to take away from that. But how many coins would I have saved if I just would have pinged it and then just eaten it? Actually, would have made a big difference. 3 instead of 2 for 1. So it would have saved 3 coins. You're right.
What is truth if not an illusion?
Get ready for this unconditional slam.
You are worthy neither of mercy nor forgiveness. Be like creatures, strong and immune.
Salamandra, Fire Sworn makes this cheaper. Blind Eyes come down next. If I can get a payday on this, I think I have to try.
It could very well be the deal of a lifetime.
I wish it would tell me. Seize an enemy with 0. Increase the power and decrease the profit for each. So we have 4 tags. So it'd be 4 C's. So we can't 4 C's. We don't need the profit 5. Like, it's literally...
The semblance of power don't interest
I mean, at least we get profit. Like, yeah, at least we get profit. Then we can play 2 more with this. We're playing through most of our deck. Yeah, we have... Yeah, 3 and 3. We need 5. Like, Vigo would have been a really nice pull. I think we're going to play this, right? Infuse it with Tide Cloak. So stupid.
Learn that spell in Zerrikania.
Yeah, Triss isn't a lot of points. But it's probably... Oh, it's Yurden.
Best not play with fire, liable to get burnt.
Okay. And another soul one coming up.
Your half-assed, self-proclaimed authority.
Nilfgaard Witchers, like you're talking about Kolgrim? Actually seeing Siggy in hand round 1 feels pretty good. Actually not going first feels pretty good.
Who's the courage to fight the belt?
That was a 4 net turn. Okay. I hope that we can keep this for a little while. I wish there was a way to boost it.
That maybe can be amusing.
So they have that version of it. Yeah.
Let's not get in the way of the axe.
By the way, guys, my Sove deck, it was #1. We made it to #1 all time on the YouTube channel with that deck. So, thanks for the support with that one. That was nuts. There's really not much I can do here. It's a lot of points.
Exceed my expectations.
I think I need Last Say, though. Because, if I don't have Last Say, Erendite just literally destroys us.
He venerates not the fire.
Get a lot of points out of this.
Learn that spell in Zerrikania.
That's kind of nice. I forgot about that. We can literally hit that.
Beautiful pair of legs, please.
You are worthy neither of mercy nor forgiveness.
One tag. Wait, 1, 2, 3.
So that's why there's no horse in the third.
Gang category from our. So we just definitely use cut-ups. I just played a 13 for a 5, dog. What? That was pretty damn clean. I never actually did that before. I was surprised to see it come back. I just don't know how I'm gonna get this round. Okay. Don't be jamming leader.
This positively reeks.
Yo, are they gonna get the token right back? Is that how it works? No, it has doomed. No, it had doomed before. That's so annoying. I need to actually take the rounds. Is it ever just Hemmelfart? So we get 2 points here. Let's do some math. 2 points comes out here. I think we could do 1.
Best commodity in town. I swear it.
Profit 3, boost 3. 2 Salamandra 6. Salamandra and 1. I mean, 4 is higher than 3.
God damn it! Piece of shite! You go and pull it taut.
Math. Big math. I'm going to show you 3 simple steps to winning the game with only bronze cards. Yeah, that was actually nuts too. We literally did it with bronze onlys. But we saw this. I think Sove just sticks though. There's nothing we can do about it. A long round's where it's at. At least we can get rid of the Erendite push. Like, I have a lot of points here. Like, we should just be getting most things. 3 draws. Like, I want to have 1 and then at least 1. Mm-hmm. Honestly, I don't think I'm going to draw Cobb. Good. We got Koyo with the follow. Thank you. Welcome in. You're just going to gem that, so then you get... Okay. It's probably just... Jacques first makes the most sense to me, because then we get the devotion clause, right?
I must act no matter the price.
I just don't know. Hopefully they brick it. They probably have half roofs if anything, right? They definitely have compass in this version. It's fun. Once we get the slow stuff out of the way, I gotta have a fast turn. We gotta go and take Camelfard here. I don't have to worry about over swarming too, because I'm pretty sure that they just have a lot of removal, you know? Yeah.
The fire cleanses. Yes, you. Have you made your offering?
Profit 4. I should have spent... Did I have 5 coins? I should have spent once here. I should have spent once. I over-profited by 1. Careful. Oh yeah, cultist for sure. Miss. What are they gonna join at the 2?
You never know which contract's gonna kill you.
Cast off decadence. Renounce sin.
Honestly?
Best not play with fire, liable to get burned.
Why spy?
Yes, you. Have you made
And we
your
got
offering?
Chains of Cody with the follow as well. Oh my god! Thanks for the follow. So gross.
Welcome back, Geralt of Rivia.
Marby with the follow as well. Who do we got? Someone with the... I can't even see it. Oh, Chains of Cody with the primer. Yo. Thank you.
Truly extraordinaire.
That's going to be the best we get, right? This Erendite is going to hurt so bad. If I can keep the amount of units out here, like, limited...
Protect you from all evil.
That's going to be Coral, right?
Best drown yourself with those damn nets.
Is there any way I can get them to draw a card? Maybe they just messed it up. Like, that could just be trash. One Raging Bear here. One half for here, other half for here. If this is Raging Bear, they can win off that. Otherwise, I don't know, man.
Slow, ain't ya?
I need to have one more unit on the board besides the soul. Okay? Because I can't let... Okay.
Why the nose strips? Anyone know?
That's kind of what I was worried about the most. So I think we probably win now. Yeah, we should just win.
My lads will make
Yeah.
sure of that.
The simplest methods yield the best results.
What's the difference? I think the poison package is nice to have if people are going to be going tall, so that's something that I don't really want to lose.
Not the deadly one I'd imagine for a little rendezvous.
There's no way they're playing as a hill, right? It's probably just like warriors.
Hey, listen here. Listen well.
I need a spender.
How about this one?
We get the 4 coin back. I don't need profit. We don't need that. I don't need any of these, man. That's the only thing that's proving to be... Oh, collusion with Lackey? I don't know if I'm convinced that collusion is actually the way.
They think good ran off in fear of her father beyond, do they?
Crown? Blind? Sal? I could do cut-ups. Could do Firesworn. Phone's going off like crazy. Okay, we got out of the realm without doing too much. And we got Epix99 with the follow. Thank you. I feel like 2 of these is probably actually worse than 2 of these. 9, 8, 7. If I play Jacques, I might be able to get some commitments out of them. Plus, I might actually be able to get the carryover for this. Kind of wish I kept the second one for that reason. It's kind of worth.
Gaze into my eyes, witness my death.
Just because I want to see what they're playing. Like, we have no information at all. Okay, dagger.
Show yous how blood spilling's done.
Maybe it's Arnagod. That way, if it's like funny business, we can just get out at 7, but... It's hard to not want to do that right now. There's no way I'm stacking multiple units at the same power on the same roll again. Last game really killed me with that Igni. Okay.
You wish you could kiss my pale arm.
I feel like... I think it's Hemdall and like Dagger and all that together. Okay, we can definitely deal with this.
Nose, mouth, any hole will do.
Take, we could take Junior on this. Collusion cut up Lackey though. I could see that being pretty damn decent. I could also just pass here. Okay, yeah, I wanted them to spend gold cards. The fact that we got this in this out of the way is 9, 12. And then we get the 8 and 7. It's like the big thing is the Alula. They're probably going to take Fukusha for that, which is where I'm going to want to do that next round. So I think that's going to be the pass. This card's wild when you don't check it. That's the problem. I think she's good if it's like it's all an if thing. Like a Sucrus could be good, Defender could be good, but if it's not for those things, you're locking that. You're gonna kill that at 6 for sure, and they don't have a way to boost it, really. Okay, I literally need half my deck. This thins, we can get this, and then I guess this or this. I don't know if I want to take a mulligan here. I feel like today's just like... Watch. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8... Let it sit.
The goddess protect you from all evil.
Yeah, it's definitely Fukusha for that, yeah.
Don't you pester me. Just one more step.
Same time next week.
I just want to be prepared so when they do play it, you know? It's a pretty cool deck, though. I'm having this ongoing issue with finding the profit where we need it. Or, like, it's always, like, too much by the looks of it.
Sacrifices must be made on both sides.
I guess we could just dome everything else here.
The more I drink with our forefathers!
3 for 3.
By denying penance, you confirm
27 's still a
your
lot.
guilt.
We kill that and thin out Cobb. Herald 2.
Here's to better lives than in your wildest, wettest dreams!
I want to take out the Arnial. I also want to take this out with this. So I'd have to hit this and then kill it first. Because I'm not going to use this on this and then kill it. You know what I mean? It's just kind of awkward. Because now we're depending on them putting one more thing on the range row. It's like, will they? We're sitting on a lot of points, though. Nice, nice, nice.
Come closer. Come on now, try.
Don't want his stake. Got it?
One, two... Do you think they have Sove? It's either... Okay, Sove I'm expecting. Maybe another Tall Punish, because I haven't seen one yet. If they have Tall Punish that trades down hard. Other deck problems, board space, I could see that. Damage by half. That's not a big deal. Salamandra, Witch Hunter... So 2-4 goes. 8s for 2, so we need 4 coin to play. It's just what's the most points? Did I? What did I do? Witch Hunter doesn't count? I thought... Isn't Witch Hunter now a tag? Why did it... How come I only picked one? What happened? Oh.
Very well be the deal of a lifetime.
I had Salamandra and I had Witch Hunter, yeah? So they don't count Witch Hunters.
See me smiling? I'm dead serious.
Two Shadies, 2 Poisons, actually having Siggy in round 1. Nothing that's roll locked, which is good. I don't think I need to have Jackal here. And I don't really want to have Jacques, but I think we should probably keep Jacques because... Jacques, right? We're not going to see it again if we mulligan, so... Is it still a goal? I couldn't tell you. I don't know. It hasn't been as fun as I would have liked it to be. It was a lot of fun like a few patches ago, and I was really grinding stuff out to 2500, and it was cool. But like, I could. I don't know. I have to decide. I think this season might not be worth it just because of the amount of time left, but it's still possible. Because Nilfgaard's pretty well 25. I just have to top it up. And then we just need to find a couple others. I don't think I'll play monsters then, unless it's going to be Frost. Actually, Frost wouldn't be bad gemming games. It's simple to play. It seems fairly consistent. I don't know if I want to take the engine out, but then give them another engine, you feel me?
So that's why there's no horse in the blood.
Next season's good, get it before the card drops. Yeah, honestly, I did that before, like, the Black Sun expansion. Like, I placed top 300 because I didn't feel like dealing with the nonsense when the new cards dropped. And then this patch, when there were new cards, but I didn't place last season, I kind of regretted it. So I'm thinking I'm going to have to go in and maybe try and place a bit better so that I don't have to deal with that next time. Yeah, let's take a payday. Easy. Good spender. I'm just contemplating running a second one of these. I like them. I take it you played all your placements, right? Let's see. Guess poison's the way to go.
Same time next week.
If, at the end of the turn, if there is Frost.
Premium grade.
It should be if there's, like, an opponent with Frost. What do you find the biggest hurdle is? Like what do you think's like keeping you back? Fee 2, spend 2 doesn't even feel very good. Yeah, I know a lot of the legacy guys. A lot of the legacy guys would just like let the meta settle for 2 weeks, jam placement at the end when all the people just crept into pro rank and they're all excited about it and they play meme decks, you know, and then it's just, well, that's not exactly how it goes, because once you get over like a certain MMR, you're playing against tryhards, but you know what I mean, like to get the placement started is much better of a time. Do I just pass at 5? Yeah, it's a big lead for them. 1 leader charge out of the way. I guess we could play on the defense, because if they try and push, we have Marils to answer some things. I don't know. You play drunk? Kind of like my buddy Patty. Yeah. I see where you're coming from. Get 1 goes, and then we can go this. Jackal sucks here. That was first Ardgeth. So they just don't care. Maybe they just want to stack it for Tyrannalia, right?
I only loot corpses, except sometimes they're quite fresh.
That's really good. It's 1 turn extra frost. I guess they had bad pulls. Give me something good here. I don't like the random element here. Maybe we tuck this away. Focus on things we can control.
I shall save humankind.
We'll get a lot of value from the Firesworn package. I think I'm supposed to remove either the Eridan or the... We don't have last say, so they'll slam Caranthir at the last turn. So yeah, it's going to be the Eridan probably. But this is still a lot of points.
We caught another taskmaster.
Maybe we just drill the board. Yeah, I could crank it. It's not roll locked either. If they have Wrath, they play Wrath here, I'm sure of it. We got Law of Rivia with the follow. Welcome into the stream, thank you. Yeah. They're like, no.
Nobody expects the British Inquisition.
I have trust issues about our spenders, man. I keep running into the end of the game when we don't have a spender, so kind of have to have one. Everything else is looking pretty good, though. We could go ahead, just put down Disciple, start getting some value on that. No, that's where we got to play this.
The eternal fire casts a long shadow.
There's a chance. These get really good value here. One, two, and three.
The eternal fire guides. The eternal fire protects.
Just trying to play around a Toad Prince at the same time. That's a good lock. That's probably the first time I've actually seen this card lock something. Salamander, Firesworn, Blind Eyes, okay.
Learn that spell in Zerrikania.
This it kind of looks win. It kind of does. I don't know. Like, how much more frost do you have? Because, well, there's this, but...
Nothing reeks of heresy.
I don't know, man. 1 and 1's not that much, plus the riders. And it's late in the round, too. 1 and 2. I could probably, yeah.
A pleasure doing business with you, madame.
This will work, right? Because higher power. Yeah, so it will spit out the token. 5. I don't have a clean 3 in the back. Maybe we go for this. We have Firesworn, Salamandra, and Blind Eyes. 2, 4, 6. That's nice. And then we'll play that second. Clean. Kind of running low in space, man. I didn't want to put it on the range row either because we're spitting a token here. What we can do is we could chew this and then we could start getting like at least trade up. Nah, I think we might lose here, guys.
Abandon your false gods.
Hold up. And then range roleplay? Yeah, that's fine. I don't know, man.
Very well be the
Heyday?
of a lifetime.
Damage 3, Witch Hunter, place bounty. We won't get that. Profit 5. Deathblow, place bounty. We're not gonna get Deathblow. Wouldn't overspend. At least there's nothing weird. They get the 3 points plus whatever it is. I think we actually win this. Yeah. Yeah. That was kind of close, man.
My lads will make sure of.
But it feels pretty steady. It's just there's very little margin for error. I like this, I like this, I like this, and this, and this, and... You take one poison away, you pull the other one, right? You got Phobos double O with the follow, thank you.
The eternal fire guides. The eternal fire protects.
1 point clincher was real nice, yeah. I don't know if there's a way to optimize that play. Like, overall for us. Like, I don't know, I could look back and... I'm sure maybe we lost a point or two at some point, but I think we know their strat well enough to play around it the best we could. Like, we denied them points on their lock. We denied them points on their toad. It's a shame that the drill couldn't sit. But all in all, we got the win. I think it's kind of the big thing. Okay. Classic. I don't think that this is rent-free.
Remove his cowl, then his ears.
depending like on what they do to this, it'll give me an idea of what to do with these. So I think we just leave everything the way it is. Bleeding is such a crazy mechanic. Like at first it's like so stupid and slow, but if they get enough of that bleeding, man, it's just disgusting. This is where that movement tech I was talking about would be really nice. Kind of want to payday this first. I think we're going to have a pretty good shot at getting payday.
Could you say? You never
I mean, like this is, yeah. I feel like this
Good morning,
card.
Chris.
Yo, Karolak with the tier 1 for 3 months. Good to see you. Welcome into the stream. And welcome back to the channel, right? I feel like pulling the strings nerfed Shady Vendor. Anybody agree with that? Like, more 5p cards just makes it worse to pull what I want to pull. I used to like it the way that Shady Vendors would always just give me what I wanted. Okay, that's just stupid. Gotta get rid of that.
Yes, you. Have you made your offering?
I got one shot.
Man's got the wares if you've got the
I love when it just works the way we need it to work, man. Does that mean I actually get a pass? If I take a pass, then they take last say on the Regis and I lose the game. That's the problem. So, like, what do? You have to play. I don't want to. But I have to win the round without playing Morose. Blinds, fire. This is like a few points per turn.
Always make for wearing fine jewelry, bro.
So yeah, like between this and this, that's a lot of points. But I might just have to let them have it.
If you believe in any gods, pray to them now.
That's crazy, man.
This positively reeks of heresy.
I don't know if we can win the round at this rate, but
You fear me, I sense it, I smell it.
let's see how thirsty they go. 4. It's V2. Okay. Such a good card if you have the board state for it. This might be enough to get out of the round at least, like without playing. I don't think I can greet it anymore.
Anyone know? The semblance of power don't interest me.
I think my short round game is better than their short round game, so the only rationale there is if I can get out maybe Regis in round 2, then we're talking. So... I know, but what, like, look at this though, you know? Like, do I just do it? Like, it's the only game that I actually get everything. I think we have to. Okay. Never mind. Yes. They don't toad prints, we're chilling. That was a solid heat wave. This drill's been getting, like, drilled.
You're one sexy witch and I'm here to please.
Just kill that quick.
Nobody expects the
Thanks for the points, bro. I don't know, man. Maybe we pass with Siggy. Because I feel like at this point, they'd have to play Regis to get it. I also don't know if they have Arrow. Or he could just cheese it all together. I don't know. I think I've come this far, right? Fire and cut-ups. So we get discount of 4. Discount of 4, yeah? Trash. What's going to be the actual most points? I guess we just choose... two.
Abandon your false gods. Drive off the mages and their foul magic. You are worthy neither of mercy
I was hoping for something a little cooler than that, you know? But they won't get all the bleeding. They'll just get some of it. And they're going to have to play the second card to give enough value for the Regis to make it actually work. And we still have some coin carryover too. They might even need to spend leader. That wasn't half bad. Like, we have a pretty good shot at pulling at least one of these. Good. That's what I was worried about, right? And they have to play. Let's go. It costed me everything I had, but we got it done. Good. Now we just hit the top deck better than them. More skill, right? Good. We got one. Definitely put that away. Put that away. I think that's the hen, though. It feels like drill is literally just a sponge, yeah? Because the 0-point turn on the heat wave told me that I can keep pushing and not have to worry about any consequences. And then Professor just wins the game here, I think. Yeah, I think we still do it. It's just like a really good Professor, probably one of the best you can get. Is this card worth getting in premium? Yo, remember that movement tech I was talking about?
One man's battlefield is another man's ripe patch for
Just in case they have a toad. I don't have the powder, like I'd have to save up for it.
Come closer. Come on now, try.
Okay, Jackal is actually a pretty good addition here. That Oriana, though,